Do you remember where you were when Boris Johnson cancelled Christmas last year? I was sitting at home. It was a Saturday evening. I was absolutely furious. All the plans that I had made had to change overnight. The same went for tens of millions of people right across this country. And tonight we learn that Downing Street actually prepped a press conference to deal with the aftermath of the party that was held, despite the fact London was in Tier 3. And they thought it was funny. They laughed, as if to say, oh, we are going to get away with this, aren't we? I know tonight there are millions of people who'll be saying to themselves, that was our last opportunity to spend Christmas with our mother, our father, our grandmother, our grandfather. And despite the fact we obeyed the rules because government told us to and terrified us with constant newspaper, television and radio adverts, they ignored it. They carried on as they were. They treated us with complete and utter contempt. And you know what? This does cut through. This is not a Westminster story. This affects everybody in the land. And not only did we learn about this party, we're now told of another alleged party held by Gavin Williamson. And we know that Carrie Johnson's friend Nimco Ali spent Christmas with the Johnsons, apparently part of a childcare support bubble. Boris Johnson's relationship with the truth is pretty loose. To be frank, he's managed to lie his way through much of his journalistic, personal and political career. But this time, there is no way he can lie his way out of this one. It just isn't going to happen. And I think this is actually the beginning of the end of Boris Johnson as Prime Minister, because any further edict over Omicron, any regulations that now get put in place, why the hell would millions of us obey them when clearly we're being led by people who treat us with such a low level of contempt? This is a big moment in British politics. I am really, really angry. I want to know, is that how you...
Personal questions. I know that you're not particularly fond of answering personal questions, but you and your wife, Dr. Tuachi, you play such a central role in the development of the virus, I have heard that you yourself have not taken the vaccine yet. Why not?
So I am legally not allowed to take the vaccine at the moment. We of course consider to make that possible. It is more important for us that our co-workers and partners get vaccinated. So our goal is to produce more than 1.3 billion doses in 2021, and that can only be done if we can really continue to work 24/7 without any interruption. And we need to ensure that that we protect the co-workers and our team members from COVID-19 infection, because that would mean interruption and delay and waste of vaccine doses, and therefore we consider to make an extra batch independent from the European contingent available to collaboration partners who are supporting us and to our team members.
But I understand why are you not legally allowed to take the vaccine?
Because you know that there is a priority. The vaccine is not allowed to